Good evening, War Eagle fans. You are looking live at Wolverine Arena. We are 2 minutes away, at least from starting lineups, if not from tip-off. Sydney, we've got this a 6A West matchup again, like in the girls' game we just had, our final road game for these War Eagle boys, coming into a place in Bentonville West as they walk in 16-11 overall and 7-7 in the league, and comfortably in that fifth place in the league. We know we're going to have our work cut out for us tonight.
Yep, for sure. It's going to be an intense game. We're definitely going to put pressure on us, but we'll see.
And a tough game coming off of last night. There was a good game at home last night against Northside. Super intense. War Eagles had a lead late in the fourth quarter and allowed it to slip away, and Northside pulled away. That one actually eliminated us from the playoffs. We're playing for pride. We're playing to get better right here, and certainly would love to play a little spoiler as we come over here and play Bentonville West.
For sure.
1 minute on the clock. Statistical matchup on the screen for you. You can see field goal percentage, again, like the girls' game, almost identical. Neither team exceptional beyond the three-point arc. I think if Coach Olson would have be gifted anything, it would be to have a good three-point shooting night, because that'd stretch that defense out and be helping out. And then rebounds, virtually identical. The only gap, much as we saw in the girls' game, just in the turnover margin, just a little bit. War Eagles commit 5 more turnovers than West does. Other than that, Sydney, and a little bit of free throw percentage, looks like the tail of the tape could be pretty even and good to go over here in Bentonville.
For sure.
If you are just joining us again, thanks to the weather, we had a game last night from Northside. That was supposed to be our Colors Day.
Yes.
We are now doing everything on Friday.
Everything.
So we're going to game. We got a Colors Day ceremony that's going to happen at 5:15 on Friday night. Then we're going to have basketball, I hear.
Yes.
And then also it's senior night recognition for both of our programs. So come on out as we bring in the Rogers Mountaineers, which is always good, always intense when we bring over the crosstown rivals. Here are the starting lineups. Starting lineup graphic on the board. Isaac Karras at guard. Also at guard is a 6'2" senior Bryson Jackson. Fresh to the starting lineup, and youngster junior Roderick Tony, sophomore number 20, Emmett Blevins in the middle at 6'6". And then the senior, I call him the postage stamp because he does a little bit of everything. He's the one that helped get you from place to place. Ryan Wassman, been a multi-year starter for the War Eagles, the 6'2" senior there as well. And here is the starting lineup they're going to face from these Wolverines over in Bentonville West. I went a little bit early. We got the hype video going on the board. I like the signatures. The signature is a nice touch.
Yeah.
Officials love this, by the way. When you just pause for like 2 minutes to play this video that everybody's seen quite a bit. But it's really cool.
And now the starting lineup here with Sky Wolverine, a 6'4" junior, number 4.
First at forward is a 6'4" junior Landon Price.
A
6'2" junior is Drake Tidwell. You see him there on your screen, number 5. Cooper Moore, number 10, is a 6' junior.
A 6'7" senior, number 34,
Schwan Dumas is the one big guy in the middle at 6'7". And a 6' freshman is Carter Coleman. He's 6 foot. With that hair, he's a good 6'5", however. I love that, actually. So you see, one thing we see here, Sydney, unlike a lot of teams that we faced in this league, there is not a huge gap in length and height here, like when we see a Bentonville or when we've seen a Springdale. you know, the one big guy in the middle at 6'7", we've got an Emmett Blevins that can match up with him.
For
So
sure.
we'll see if we can go for just, it should be more execution on execution,
Yeah, 100%.
which is what we want to see, right?
For sure.
Roll the ball out, see what we got. We talked about all the freshmen we saw on the girls' game. We might see a freshman tonight, Gabe Arroyo, that's been playing freshman ball for the War Eagles all year. He's played a few games at JV. And also we mentioned there's a freshman in the starting lineup for this West team. He wears number 35. Tip controlled by the War Eagles. Man-to-man. It's either switching man-to-man or a zone by West. On the wing, Wassman. Back to Wassman on the wing. Drives in. Hard attack of the glass. Up, no good. Rebounded on the play by Landon Price. Quickly into the front court. Layup up and good. Drake Tidwell. And he is down. Was a little contact. Referees determined it was incidental. I don't really know what the injury is. He is asking for a sub. Maybe they just bang knees along the way.
Yeah, it looks like he pointed to his knee when he first hit the ground. Also has some tape on those, so we'll see.
Zaire James, number 1, comes to take care of him. It is a man-to-man. They're just switching out of it on the perimeter. There's Bryson. We've seen Bryson take advantage of man-to-man and attacking the lane. People have been unable to keep him away from the glass. Let's see if we can do the same thing here. Tries to, backs it out. 13 to shoot. Pick set by Blevins. Here goes Bryson to the wing. One more pass. Isaac Karras, top of the key, up, no good. Rebounded on the play by Cooper Moore. Here come the Wolverines. Zaire James off the bench, quickly up, no good. Rebounded by Blevins. Up ahead to Bryson. Bryson's going to have his pass stolen away. James was trailing the play, and now almost identical, but it goes through the hands of Wassman. Dunk attempt by Landon Price, rejected by the rim, and the War Eagles go the other way. Just not enough on that one. Threw it off the front of the iron. And action in both directions, but no points, Sydney.
Yes.
War Eagles going to reset. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Jackson drives in the lane. He's going to be fouled. I believe that's on James. It was Landon Price. I couldn't tell if that was a 1 or a 4. First foul on the Wolverines. War Eagles get a fresh 35. Wassman's going to inbound it underneath our basket. Lob. Damn it. Does a nice job catching it. Turnaround off the glass. Just a little bit too strong. No good. Rebounded again by Cooper Moore. Cooper Moore, only 6 foot or 6'1" as they list him here. He's got a couple boards early already. Tries to force a pass through the defense. Emmett knocks it out. We have played 2 minutes. There have been 2 points scored.
Yes. You like the number 2?
Sure.
Similar numbers. Lots of fun.
Not enough 2s up there. You need more 2s to make it interesting. There's a pass to the block. Emmett's going to get called for a reach in. Just enough to get the foul, not to influence the shot. Dumas with the and one opportunity. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound falls into the lap of Bryson Jackson. He takes it the other way. 4-0 Wolverines early. There's Junior Tony on the wing. Little weave, pull up. Bryson got it. 3-point basket. Bryson Jackson. We said that would be Coach Olson's gift if he could have a good 3-point shooting night. There's one early.
Sure.
Stop, pop, freshman, no good. Strong rebound by Bryson. Here we come this direction. We are moving left to right and wearing the navies. Bryson, good feed inside to Blevins, up and good. Give the assist to Bryson. Blevins has his first bucket. War Eagles take the lead 5-4. Carter Coleman with it against a War Eagle man-to-man. Deep 3 up off the back of the iron, no good. Cooper Moore out by the W. No good. Bryson, strong drive into the paint. A lot of contact. Ball knocked away. No foul called. Deflected by Isaac. Taken away the other way by Wassman. Wassman to the wing. Bryson now has a step on the defender. He's going to be fouled on the floor. Was going to be a nice dish to Emmett. And that's going to be charged to Carter Coleman, the freshman. That's his first. And that's one of those things, Sydney, that just kind of seems to happen. It was a foul. If they didn't call it, we had a layup on the other end. But, of course, the little cheapy foul gets called. Now we're going to inbound it in our own basket. Into the game is Max Howard, who had a great night last night. Max was really our primary offensive force in the second half last night. We can't get it in. It's a 5-second violation. Wolverines have got it. Carter Coleman, not only a freshman running the point for this Wolverines team. We mentioned they're in great shape. 7-7 in the league, have the 5th seed. They are going to the playoffs without question. Left-handed layup up, no good. Batted away. Coming out of it is Max. To Bryson on the wing. Fresh into the game, Carter Cox. Carter played some really good minutes last night as well. He's been pretty active down the stretch. There's a 3 by Max on the wing. That one no good. Offensive rebound by Wassman, and he's going to be fouled. Nice job by Ryan. Kyan Franklin with the personal 3rd team foul. 3:50 to go in this one. Tried to force it to a cutting Roderick Toney. Knocked out of bounds. Coach Olson imploring his War Eagles. Howard to Bryson. Bryson, little screen and roll with Carter Cox. He's going to be fouled on a drive to the basket. That might be Coleman. See which way they go. They're going to Kyan Franklin. That's his second. 4th team foul. Carter Cox is at the line for us, and we're going to be shooting the rest of the way. 3:39 to go in this one. We will be in the bonus. First one is up and good for Carter. Peyton Mays checks in. Going to give Bryson a little breather. Good minutes for Bryson. Spends a lot of energy. No good on the second one. Zaire James with the rebound. He's trying to go all the way. Ball's on the floor loose. See if we can get it. Ryan Wassman picks it up. We mentioned he's the postage stamp.
Yep.
He happened to be there. Got the offensive rebound a while ago. A lot of these things don't necessarily show up as highlight plays. Does a lot of the dirty work. Here's Tony. To Max. Little screen and roll action. Carter. Wassman to Tony. Junior gets back to Peyton Mays. 3-point launch from the wing. From Max, that one no good and out of bounds. And back in comes Bryson. Just gave him a minute just to get a breather. He's going to take Junior Tony's spot. We're inside 3 minutes to go. Good to see the Roderick Junior Tony out there getting a start. 5 good minutes here to start this one.
For sure.
He's been coming. Coleman drives by the defender. He's going to be fouled. Let's see which one they get. Is that Bryson coming over on the help? They give it to Max. Carter Coleman, a little blow by right there. Just went right past the defense. He's at the line. Shooting 2. First one's good. Bentonville West has the NBA 2K sound effects going on the... Here it is again. There it is. Got the change, got the cash register change. We are tied at 6. Ball deflected and stolen away by West. Onto the wing. Pass to the paint. Left-handed layup by Landon Price is up and good. Lead change for Bentonville West.
30-second timeout. Heritage.
And Coach Olson going to take a timeout just to settle it down right here.
For sure.
What do you get to hear from your coach when you get a little settle down timeout, Sydney? What are Coach Bowen's messages after a little run like this?
Basically, it's telling us like we're better than what we just did. Just kind of like take a breath, like go, like know that like there's still a lot of game left. Know what you got to do your job. Just go out and produce. Do everything you can produce. It just honestly, this one's to give them a break, give them a chance to breathe.
You know, and basketball is such a momentum game. Like you don't want 2 points to become 6 points. There's Max Howard ahead of the pack. Carter Cox, he's going to be fouled. Offensive rebound. Nice baseball pass completed, or football pass. You want to call the bomb completed to Max. Landon Price, that's his second. I don't mind that. I think Landon Price is a problem in there. That is his second. That's going to send Carter Cox back to the line. Shooting 2. Off the back iron, no good. Carter dismayed with himself. Very wore those emotions on the sleeves right there. He gets another one, though. Isaac Karras is going to check. He's checking back in. Emmett Blevins is ready to come back in for Carter if he makes this one. He does not. Sydney, I would have never missed a free throw on purpose to make sure I stayed in the game.
Oh, never.
And I will take that to my grave.
Oh, yes.
And hopefully Coach Olson won't counteract me because he knows better. Pass into the paint. Kyan Franklin up and good. Extends the lead to 10-6. West now extends the defense and looks to trap out of it. Wassman running the point. Here's Bryson. Run a little fake screen and roll right there with Carter Cox. Coach Olson calling a play. There's a good kick. Good look by Isaac Karras. Cannot go down. Rebound controlled by Bentonville West and Drake Tidwell. Tidwell all the way up in glass and good. Coast to coast for Drake Tidwell. And a 6-4 lead is turned into a 12-6 deficit. A little 8-0 run right here for the Wolverines. Dangerous cross-court pass, but it's to Karras. Karras to Carter Cox. Layup is good. And a timeout on the floor. And that's going to be a Bentonville West timeout. That one only a 30-second timeout as well. Well done right there by the Warriors. A little bit of a dangerous pass on the cross court.
Just a bit.
Well played by Isaac, though, getting it to Carter Cox. That's going to get Blevins back in the ball game here. Good rest for Emmett. 1:19 to go in this one. Been a competitive game. Just a little run by West to stretch the lead a little bit. War Eagles just with an answer. See if we can finish this last 1:19 good. Going to the second quarter feeling good about ourselves, Sid.
For sure. It's been a good competitive game. They've been playing well all around.
That's got to be a travel. It was not. Knocked away by Wassman. Picked up into the front court. He's going to go. Foul coming, absolutely. Wassman's going to have 2 free throws. Drake Tidwell going to be charged with a personal there.
Foul charge number 5, Drake Tidwell. That's his first personal foul. 5th team foul. Lions shooting 2 shots for the Warriors. Ryan Wassman.
Comments from the Peanut Gallery over the text chat line. I'd love to say something nice about Jerry Pittman. I just don't have it in me. Up and good for Wassman on the second one. Well, Sid, he asked the question of you.
Cannot say you walk around the house doing play-by-play.
Every once in a while.
Sometimes. Not consistently.
That's going to be Bryson Jackson. I did not think that was Bryson. I thought that was actually going to go on Isaac. The foul's going to be called. Carter Coleman's going to the free throw line. He's got 2. went 2 for 2 from the stripe earlier. This one is up and good. Again, Coleman, a 6-foot freshman. You don't see class of 28 down there very often.
Nope.
I was doing a starting lineup earlier this year, and I had the numbers down there instead of the letters, and I kind of forgot you were a junior, and I did them all wrong. Actually, I did like the first 3 wrong. I thought all the 27 guys were freshmen, and like it was not good.
I still tend to think 27s are freshmen.
Yeah, kind of. That's kind of my point. And Jerry will be happy to know, and Coach Tinsley, if they're listening to him, they'll be happy to know that I make those kind of errors. That one was assigned to Kyan Griffin, or Franklin. That's his 3rd already. He's got 3. Landon Price has 2. Some quick foul trouble. Emmett Blevins to the line. Misses the front end. 37.7 to go here in the first quarter. Second one is up and good for Emmett. The pace has slowed dramatically here as we've gotten into some foul shots down the stretch. 2-second differential in shot clock and game clock. West looks like they're going to be content to hold for the final. Running the weave across the perimeter. Now the cutter, they will accept the layup, but it's no good. Rebounded by Karras. Up on the wing, here's Bryson. Still 10 seconds, plenty of time. 7. Bingo's the call. Here comes Bryson off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Blevins. He's going to go back up. That one won't go, and that's the way the quarter's going to end. A little bit of a flurry to the end of it, but nothing to go down. War Eagles are right in it. It is West 13, War Eagles 10. We'll be back at Wolverine Arena in just a minute. Welcome back to Wolverine Arena. The second quarter started. Wolverines with the basketball again. They're wearing the home whites, moving from right to left. This is I Hear James with the basketball. 3-point shot from the wing, no good. Rebound battled for. Nice block out by Wassman. Deflected out of bounds by Schwan Dumas. On the floor for the War Eagles, Ryan Wassman with the ball. Bryson Jackson, Isaac Karras, Roderick Jr. Tony, Emmett Blevins. That's the way we start the second quarter. Bryson drives hard to the glass, can't get it to go down. Emmett keeps it alive, has it on the perimeter. Little two-man game with Isaac. $19 to shoot. Bryson got a wolf. Open jumper. Isaac Karras on the wing. Tie it up, Isaac. He did. He got it on the wing. We've got a fresh ball game at 13. I think, Sydney, one of the questions, I have to do it after this layup attempt up and good. Schwan Dumas. One of the questions always, if you got a team is in great shape with a lot to play for, a team that is not going to playoffs, how do they come out? The War Eagles have answered that bell.
Yeah. I mean, I think in this situation, like, there's no pressure on this game. Like, they can just go out and play and have fun and, like, I mean, play the game they love. Obviously, they're out here they play basketball for a reason. And I think now, like, they have less pressure on them, so they're just balling out, doing what they know how to do.
2-point ball game. Bryson, step back three, got it in the face of the defender. Oh, they're going to call a flop warning on Bryson. I mean, the three is still good. No, they actually call a foul. Did they call a foul? I don't know what the foul would be. But they just said that was his second. I thought it was a flop warning, Sid, but
That's what
I was going to be disappointed in that. But the second foul is infinitely worse than the flop warning. There's a turnover on the block. Meanwhile, the War Eagles have taken the lead 16-15. Need to keep Bryson from getting that third. Wassman has been taking over much more of the point guard duties in this one today. To the wing and Bryson. Coach Olson with a timeout. And an exasperated look at a War Eagle. Just calls a 30-second timeout. This would be a teachable timeout.
Yes.
Some timeouts are, a little bit more strategic maybe. Some of them maybe just, there might be times when us coaches even just want to yell at people from time to time. This one seemed pretty, there was a particular message Coach Olson was trying to get across right here.
He seemed to be trying to figure out what his players were, their heads that were at, trying to figure out what they were doing.
So honestly, what I think he was doing is there were people clogging the paint, and our most efficient mode of offense has been Bryson Jackson driving by people and getting to the glass.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. We're going to see if there's a little bit more spread. We spread the floor a little bit. They get it to Bryson in the backcourt, 18 to shoot. And this is, you see everybody low. They did this last night against Northside too, and there's a foul charged, and always a little bit extra. Drake Tidwell. There are some of those guys, Sydney, that there's always just a little bit extra that goes down. They took the foul away from Bryson Jackson, so that it was a flop warning. I was right the first time, and that's actually really good news for Bryson. He goes back to one, and we have no team fouls. West has it on the perimeter. Nice look inside. A little two-man game-ish. Juan Dumas. He has 6, all of them from about that far away. West gets the lead back 17-16. Like Carter Cox getting set to check back in. War Eagles work the perimeter against this West switching man-to-man. Bryson to Emmett. Emmett, hard drive. He's going to have it knocked away. And that's going to be the second foul on Bryson. There's no question on that one. And that is one, and you see Coach Olsen talking to him, right? You don't want to pick up your second 40 feet from the basket.
Yeah.
And it's out of frustration after a turnover, you understand. So, in Bryson, he'll continue to learn, we need Bryson on the floor a lot more than we need that stop right there.
Yeah.
But he goes down with his second. Emmett and Bryson go out. 17-16 is the score, 4:36 to go. Pass deflected away by Howard. West still grabs it in the corner. Driving into the lane, knocked away by Wassman, up and good. Drake Tidwell has his third bucket of the night. He's got 6. He matches Dumas as the leading scorer for West. They stretch it a little bit as 19-16. On the floor for War Eagles right now, it's Wassman, Carter Cox. That one knocked away. Carter picks it up. Max Howard's on the floor. Isaac Karras, Roderick Toney, Jr.'s over here in the corner. Carter tried to go by the defender, is going to lose it out of bounds. We're halfway through the second quarter. 3:50 to go in this one. Coach Olson changing the defense right here. Looks like we just extend the man-to-man just a little bit. Carter Cox on the big man Dumas inside. Coleman, that's the second time he's fallen with ball in hand. That one wasn't a travel, but he had to force one up. Howard, pull up three from the wing, no good. Made a lot of those last night, not falling so far tonight for Max. We'll see if we can get one to go down and get him started. Sometimes you go 4 for 4, sometimes you go 0 for 4.
Yep.
It's a silly game sometimes. Little weave action from West on the perimeter. Give and go action. Inside is London Price. His second basket. Nice little give and go right there. Going to grant the assist to Cooper Moore. And it goes from 16-15 to 21-16. West had an 8-0 run earlier. They got a 6-0 run right now. Tony picks it up. Gets it to Howard on the wing to Karras. Isaac. Back out. We work it around the perimeter. 10 to shoot. Wassman into the paint. Karras on the wing. Jumper up. No good. That one's short. Price with the rebound. Here come the Wolverines. We approach 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Cooper Moore on the wing. Carter Coleman. Pass to the post. They're going to get a holding foul right there on Carter Cox, and that's not a bad foul.
Foul starts number 33.
Only our second personal. He's battling right there, trying to keep him from getting really good position. If Dumas catches it there with him on his hip, it's at least 2 and maybe 3.
Zaire James checks in for the Wolverines, as well as number 2, Jordan Randolph.
Bryson comes back in. Emmett comes back in. We were asleep on the inbounds play. They get a freebie out of there. There's the second now 8-0 run of the game for the Wolverines. Stretches the lead to 7. Emmett picks it up. They're trying to deny Bryson the opportunity to get the ball on the perimeter. Switching off him. Wassman with a drive. Knocked away. Blocked by Dumas. Rebound was controlled for a moment by Howard. But now up ahead, Zaire James. He can't get it. Bryson with the offensive board, but he's going to be out of bounds with that right foot. Wolverines are going to keep it. 1:10 to go. And Sydney, you need to stop right here. You don't want this one to get away. You've played a good half.
Yep.
You want to finish this one 4-0 good guys to end this to get to halftime. Lob to Price. Well defended by Isaac. Here come the War Eagles the other way. We crossed the 1 minute mark. Bryson is getting an awful lot of attention. So again, this is this 1-4 look that Coach Olson is trying to give Bryson the opportunity to drive by. Gets it to Emmett on the perimeter. Blevins, three-pointer, no good. Rebound controlled by Bentonville West. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Bentonville West is just going to go. Price up, no good. Defended on the play by Wassman. Shot clock is off. Bryson needs to step it up just a little bit. Hopefully we don't get a 10-second violation just because we're walking. We did not. 15 to shoot. Trying in this one with a bucket. Little two-man action. Bryson, pull-up jump shot from 17 feet, no good. 2 seconds. West with a rebound. Full court shot, not going to be enough. That's the way this one's going to end. The half ends on an 8-0 run. 16-15 becomes 23-16. War Eagles are going to have to go in the locker room, just regroup a little bit, but we're right here and back in it. We will be back here at Wolverine Arena in about 10 minutes to give you the second half. Back in 10. Darren. With me is Sydney Gaffney. Sydney, thanks for being out here tonight.
Of course, love doing this.
Again, we mentioned it before. War Eagle Athletics is just like everything is going on right now. You got like the winter sports are coming to an end. You got basketball coming to an end this week. We've got wrestling in the state championship. Oh, by the way, we like our chances down there. Not at the gimme
100%.
for sure, but we like our chances down there.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden, all the spring sports just flare
Yes.
up, right? Like we got soccer games going on, baseball games going on. I hear there might be softball coming up pretty soon even.
Sure.
That one's kind of near and dear to us, I know a little bit. And I do want to invite every single one of you who's listening right now. Next Tuesday at Heritage, starting at 5 o'clock, War Eagle softball taking on Fort Smith Northside in a conference game. We're opening the year of the conference game in softball this year, which is new and fun.
New.
On just right across the sidewalk, you're going to have baseball taking on Harbor in what has become a great rivalry. Two of the best teams in the conference. Across the street from there, you've got soccer going on. It's supposed to be like 60 degrees. We're talking about putting a grill in the middle of it. Why would you not? Where on earth would you rather be than Heritage High School next Tuesday?
Nowhere else.
I can't imagine.
Hey.
I can't imagine. But here, we've got a half of basketball yet to go. As we mentioned, West with a pair of 8-0 runs. Just those two spurts are the difference in the ball game. The second one right now, again, War Eagles had battled hard. Isaac hit a three to tie it up. We took the lead 16-15, and then that 8-0 run to end the quarter puts us exactly where we are right now. Wolverines 23, War Eagles 16. West, a very good defensive team, held us under 20 first time around. Was a concern of the coaching staff again. But again, Sydney, what we have seen is the War Eagle team that came out to fight.
For sure.
They're here to play. They're competing hard.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a band.
We don't have the exact answer of who is grilling on Tuesday. I know there's going to be a call. You know, the banks have the big grills, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're actually making a call to those guys. We're going to try and get them out there. Again, that's a week from tonight. It's not a done deal yet. But either way, I mean, we're talking about trying to give away burgers and hot dogs even. I don't know. Seems pretty crazy to me. But why not kick off spring sports in a big way? Will be more to come from that. And here are the War Eagles. We are starting the second half. We're moving from right to left. Wassman with the ball. Ball is going to be deflected off the hands of Max Howard, who's going to be turned over quickly to the Wolverines. We mentioned those two also in the game. Roderick Toney, Bryson Jackson, Emmett Blevins. That's the five that start for the War Eagles here in this one. Three from the wing, up and good. And Sydney, we mentioned momentum. A quick turnover to start the half. A three on the other end. All of a sudden, we're down 10.
Yep.
And now you need a spurt of your own. That the spurt is now up to 11 points. It's an 11-0 run for West. We need a bucket right here. Wassman attacking the big defender, hits Max Howard on the wing. That one won't go down off to the front of the iron. No good. We've played a minute. Here comes West on the other end. Driving up and good. The run is 13-0. Tidwell with the layup. Getting set to check in as Carter Cox trying to clean up the interior defense. We've gone from a good position to now this one potentially slipping away from us. There's a third personal foul on Landon Price, however. That's going to be helpful.
Now starts number 4, Landon
Price, 6'4", and a physical presence inside. We got those two quick ones on him early. Took us a while to get the third. Cox into the game. Blevins going to take a little rest. Little pick for Bryson. Backs it up to Wassman. Run a little weave action on the perimeter. Look inside to Carter Cox. 18 to shoot as the War Eagles reset. There's Bryson. On the cutter is Cox. They are going to get that's going to be a personal foul on number 10, Cooper Moore. That's his first. Well executed there by the War Eagles. Timeout right there for Coach Olson. It's a full timeout. We'll go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back here at Wolverine Arena in 1 minute. Welcome back to Wolverine Arena. Again, we're talking in the break right there. More stuff is going on. We had indoor state this weekend, Sydney. Had some War Eagles. Bruce, what's Bruce's? How do you say Bruce's last name? Parley. Set a couple of school records. Hurdler, 60 meters, 400 meters. He had a big weekend.
Ethan Vidal, state champion pole vault at indoor state. We had a ton of
Carter Cox to the glass right there.
lots of placements and PRs at indoor state this weekend.
War Eagles finally stopped the run. 28-18 is your score. You're going to get a foul called. Again, a good first step by Drake Tidwell. I think they're going to get Max, and they do. Max's second. First foul here in the second half. They're going to give a shooting foul on that. Thank you. Emerson Surratt's dad, Sophie Surratt's dad. Karras is in. Second one is up, and that one is good.
There's our 2K sound effect.
2K sound effect. 29-18. I think they also do that in NBA arenas. But you know me, it sounds like 2K to me. Ball pass to the post, deflected away by Carter Coleman. Coleman's going to go all the way to the rim. Nice job by Ryan Wassman, staying vertical right there, not drawing the foul. Here comes Bryson the other way. Crossover dribble all the way to the glass. Unable to finish. Kind of the first time that Bryson's gotten all the way to the glass. He's had a lot of attention on him. Three-pointer from the wing, no good. Rebounded by Wassman. That one got nothing. Here comes Bryson again. Drives in. War Eagles going to reset the offense. In the corner is Junior Tony. Jump ball is going to be the call. Alternating possession, that is going to go to Bentonville West. What little hair Coach Olson has is getting a workout over there. I don't know if it was a pull, more of a rub than a pull. He didn't like that one. Here comes the freshman, Carter Coleman. I tell you, Drake Tidwell 5 has been one that's been a difference in these runs, too. He's been a lot more active. There's the freshman Coleman off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Carter Cox. Again, Carter's like really shown a lot of improvement from the first of the year to now, and Carter's going to be back as well.
Yep.
He's a junior. Pump fake there by Bryson. Cox has it on the perimeter. Going to drive. Back out to Wassman. Open. Carter Cox in the corner, up, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kyan Franklin. Franklin with some good bench minutes for Bentonville West in the first half. There's Tidwell again. Goes by the defender. Unable to finish. But we are unable to stay in front of Drake Tidwell right now. been a problem for us defensively. Wassman drives baseline. Little turnaround jumper up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Schwan Dumas. Deep three,
And
pull
good.
up. Cooper Moore pulls up right in the face of a defender. That one is good. Timeout on the floor. That is a full timeout, Wolverines. You know, we're just going to stay right here because we got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about. How was the ACT today, by the way? ACT on campus today. Those of you who don't know, juniors have the opportunity to take the ACT on campus. Today was that day.
Yes, every junior in the state of Arkansas.
And how was how was that? You said a little bit of a different feel to it than the formal ones on.
I mean, this ACT, it was on a computer. It wasn't on paper. It just felt a little different. Obviously, I'm more relaxed. I was in my own environment. Normally, Heritage doesn't host, so it was good. It was a good experience.
That's good. We got that going on, and again, we're going to keep mentioning it. Friday night. Two things you got to do. Friday night, you got to be out there. You got, first of all, you can follow along on Instagram. You follow the War Eagle accounts. They're going to tell you everything that's going on down at wrestling. When somebody has a win, somebody's scoring points, they're going to tell you how that goes. Friday night, we have the Rogers Mounties coming into town to play our last basketball game of the year. Color Day happens at 5:15. Senior nights are going to happen along the way. Just great stuff happening on Friday. And then we've already mentioned Tuesday. If I haven't annoyed you about Tuesday next week enough yet, well, give me a call. I'll be happy to text you to let you know you need to be on campus Tuesday afternoon. That's a week from tonight on March the 4th, as we really get a lot of the spring sports going all at once, all on campus together. War Eagles have it. 3:15 to go. We trail 32-18. Deflected off the weave and into the hands of Bentonville West. They take it the other direction. Zahir James in the paint. Back out, three-point jumper on the wing, off the window, no good. Rebound by Dumas. Strong up and in. Sean Dumas. And they've stretched it to 34-18. Pull up, three. Bryson got it. I have not seen a line like this from Bryson. Bryson has 3 threes and 9 points. Has not made a 2. And that is a testament to how much attention West has given him, trying to keep him out of the paint. But it may be the first time Bryson's had 3 threes all year. Offensive rebound by Dumas again. That one up and in, and one opportunity. Carter Cox is going to get that personal foul.
Schwan Dumas in line, finishing up three-point play. Checking in from the Warriors, number 13, Peyton Mays, and number 22, Emmett Blevins.
Peyton Mays and Emmett are back in the game.
(37-21) your score. Jackson with a screen from Emmett. In the corner, Karras, three-pointer is up, off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Cooper Moore. We mentioned Cooper Moore. He's got a good handful of rebounds as well. Deep three pull-up. That one got nothing. As cool looking as the other one was, with the pull-up with the guy in the face and like knocked it down. That one a little bit of a heat check, right?
Little less impressive.
Little heat check right there. Maybe didn't have to take that one when he took it, but on the floor for the War Eagles, Karras, Emmett Blevins, Junior Tony, Max Howard, and Peyton Mays. There's Peyton driving the baseline. Tries to get it to Max. Deflected, knocked away. Here comes Zahir James in the corner. This is Jordan Randolph. Cooper Moore up, no good. Rebound, they're going to get a foul from behind. A little, the good old-fashioned over-the-back call right there is what people would call that on Schwan Dumas. That's team foul number 3, just his first personal foul on the 6'7" senior for the Wolverines. Again, this is a West team comfortably in that 5th playoff spot. They're going to be making a trip to the state tournament. Good look right there by Bryson to Emmett. Cooper Moore tried to draw a charge, but just got there too late. Didn't give Emmett enough time to do anything. To the line is going to be Emmett Blevins, shooting 2. 1:01 to go in the third. Second one from Emmett is good. 37-22. Inside a minute. Randolph to the perimeter. Good pressure by Bryson and Max. Timeout called by the West bench. That probably a good one. Might have saved the turnover. This one just a 30-second timeout. Sydney, give us just a little softball preview. What are we going to see? What do you think conference-wise? What's the feel?
We feel really confident this year. The conference is kind of, I mean, we talked about it, blown wide open. It's anybody's game right now. We're all really excited to get out and play somebody other than ourselves. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of experience coming back, and even we'll see some new faces on the field. We haven't, one person hasn't started yet, and even a transfer from Bentonville. So
how about that? Yeah, and she'll help too.
She will.
She'll be in the circle some for sure. Yeah, you mentioned that. I mean, of this group, this group of seniors, this group of juniors have pretty much all been playing for 2 years. And this is like the 3rd year. I'm talking about, like, all of you guys have played so much softball. I know Coach Bowen's kind of seen this group coming. Offensive rebound, got his own. Landon Price. But certainly okay to go into it with a little bit of expectations.
Yeah.
Certainly some want to for sure, right?
100%.
Like the goal's not to get that 5 or 6 seed. The goal's trying to get the bye, right?
100%. We want a different outcome than we've had the last few years. We've had some good seasons. Ready to be better.
Pull up. Bryson. No good. Rebound controlled by West. 2-1. Long shot at the buzzer off of the back of the iron. No good. They said that one was going to be good. But that's the way the third quarter ends. 1 period to play here at Wolverine Arena. It's West 39, War Eagles 22. We're back in just a minute. And we begin the fourth quarter. War Eagles moving right to left. Work cut out for us in this one, down 17. Going to be a foul called away from the basketball. That one's going to be on Drake Tidwell. his first foul here of the fourth quarter.
Got to make sure a jersey's tucked in.
Yeah. They've actually been more lax on that. That's kind of one of those.
As the entire Heritage team just had to fix their jersey.
At the same time, everybody's like, we got a little wardrobe malfunction out there. Everybody's got to tuck their shirt in. Price flashed, tried to deflect it. Max Howard up, no good. Had a good night last night offensively, did Max. Unable to get those to go down tonight. Here comes Tidwell. Strong with the ball. Price from the perimeter. Had not seen that out of Landon Price. He's got 11. That leads all scorers. The lead is 20. 7 to go. Pass into Blevins is going to go off his hands and out of bounds. We're going to turn it back over to West. And as we saw before, this West team just really strong defensively. Have a hard time scoring the ball against them. Been one of the big keys to their success. Price goes right at Blevins. Emmett got a deflection and went straight up. There's going to be a foul called in the backcourt. That's going to be on Kyan Franklin. It's his fourth.
That's his fourth personal foul.
Team foul number 2 here on the Wolverines here in the fourth quarter. Always want to thank the whole staff over here on the broadcast team. Dr. Jerry Davenport's put together quite a crew to improve the technology we've had. Got a great group of students that have helped us out here, either being on camera, running the computer. Makes it good to where all I got to do is show up and talk, which really limits the opportunities for me to make mistakes. Not eliminates, but reduces, I guess I should say. And if you're at Heritage, you want to get involved in the broadcast crew, though, I highly recommend this. They got this good thing going here. Inside. Up, rattles around, and good. Drake Tidwell. And we're broadcasting virtually everything now. Like, I think we're going to find a way to try and broadcast everything on that Tuesday.
Yes.
Three-pointer from the wing. Max got it. First one to go down from Max tonight. 3 from the wing. West quickly into the front court. Price goes right at Emmett. A lot of contact. He's got 13. Mays, nice take right there. Tidwell closed out on him. Peyton drove right around him, went to the glass and up and good. Good, strong take to the hole by Peyton Mays. Price has got the look of somebody that feels like he hasn't scored enough points tonight, and he's trying to pad his average a little bit. He's gotten a lot more active as the game's gotten a little bit further out of hand. Max, step back, jumper, got it. Saw this out of Max last night. He got hot. Tidwell at the top of the key. Zahir James on Emmett. Big size mismatch. He forces one up and no good. Rebound battle for controlled by Peyton Mays. Peyton throws the outlet pass to Wassman. Ryan to Emmett. Three-pointer from the wing. Only a 2. They say he's got a foot on the line. Only a 2 for number 22, Emmett Blevins. Timeout. West. This is just a 30-second timeout. I think he's just primarily making a substitution here. Now it actually is a full timeout. So we'll go ahead and take it with him. We'll be back in 60 seconds. We are midway through this fourth quarter, 4:11 to go exactly in this one. Lead trimmed down after a little War Eagle run to 46-32 right here. West has the ball in the backcourt. With the basketball is the freshman Carter Coleman. War Eagles are going to extend the defense and trap out of it. Trying to speed up the pace, create a couple turnovers. Here comes Peyton Mays. They get it to the wing. Tidwell, too strong. Sydney, you just sped him up right there. Made him a little bit uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's what the defense is designed to do. Max, another step back. That one a little too strong off the back iron. Here comes West the other way. 3:27 to go. I don't believe they'll be stalling at all, but I don't believe they'll be in a hurry. There's a dish right there in the dunk. Dumas got the pass from Drake Tidwell, threw it down for the dunk. Mays backs it out. Cox on the wing, picked up there by Cooper Moore. Max has got it, drives in, blocked away, but a foul going to be called. See if they get it on the big guy. No, they don't. They gave it to Landon Price. That's his fourth. He picked those first two up early. To the line goes Max Howard. Max is going to put himself together a nice little scoring night just here in the fourth quarter. If he's not careful. There's point number 7. 2 threes and a free throw. In for the War Eagles, Jay Golden. Junior Tony. D'Angelo Hasler. And also, we mentioned earlier, we might actually see him. Gabe Arroyo, number 2, is seeing his first action as a War Eagle. He's a freshman, has been playing freshman ball all year. He's now guarding the other. These guys probably know each other real well from the circuit, the freshman on freshman. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Tony. Here's Howard. Max on the wing to Jay Golden. Jay to Junior Tony. Back to Jay. Pick from D'Angelo Hasler. Shot blocked and out of bounds. Still got plenty of time. 9 seconds to shoot. 14-point game, 2:23 to go. We talked about it in the girls' game as well, but how valuable these minutes are for the underclassmen. Offensive foul going to be charged right there on Max Howard. I don't know if maybe you got an elbow a little bit high.
Number 14, Max Howard, that's his third.
That is the freshman Carter Coleman. It was down. Whatever it did didn't feel good to Carter Coleman. They're going to go ahead and take him out. Let him watch the rest of this one. Jordan Randolph, sophomore into the game. Here he is, coast to coast off the glass, no good. Rebounded. And again, that's Price. I would almost promise you Price is almost like he's averaging like 18 a game and he's just trying to get there. There's Tony into the paint. Ball tipped out of bounds. 28 seconds on the shot clock. Ethan Payne's going to check in for Bentonville West. Number 15's in the game. Pranav, here's his last name. T-H-E-L-A-P-U-R-A-T-H. Talaparov is what I'm going to go with. I did not get a pronunciation guide. He's one of those guys that you hope comes into the game and doesn't commit a foul so you don't have to say it. But we're going to go ahead and give him some pub. He's got a great name. We're going to use it. There he is. I don't know exactly what the PA announcer says, but he doesn't say all of that.
No.
Yeah. So there's a nickname that Bentonville West goes by. Here's another one, little big hand off the bench. There he is. Prana Talaparov with the basket. Max, deep three, off the back of the iron and no good. Rebounded by Jordan Randolph. We are at 1:25 to go. Only the margin going to be in doubt here. West is going to win this one. War Eagles battled really well for the majority of the first half. That last 8-0 run stretched it. Third quarter is where they really stretched it. There's the freshman pull-up right there. That's Gabe Arroyo. Expect to see a lot of Gabe Arroyo for the War Eagles. Upcoming, now checking in, C.J. Coleman is a junior. Peyton Mays is going to check back in for the War Eagles. Max is going to step back out with his 7 points. We're inside a minute. Traveling is going to be the call. Jacob Lyons, 6'6" sophomore into the game, going to get the travel call. .40 to go. Arroyo with the basketball. He's going to drive. Looks to dish. D'Angelo Hasler around the perimeter. Here comes Jay Golden. He's going to pull it back out to Peyton Mays. 18 to shoot. Knocked away. West has it. Picked up. Slam dunk. Kyan Franklin puts the exclamation point on this one for the Wolverines. Arroyo's got it at 10 seconds. Looked like he was going to hold it up. Coach Olson saying, let's go. Let's finish this thing. Mays on the wing. Off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound West, and that's the way this one's going to end. In the end, it's a 20-point victory for Bentonville West. 54-34 your score. Again, first of all, Sydney, thanks for being here. I love doing it with you. It's going to be our last one. You're going to be playing the rest of them.
Yep.
I don't think we're going to be able to do that. Listen, maybe a JV game somewhere along the way. But again, thanks to Jerry Davenport, the entire team here. Come out Friday night, Color Day, 5:15. We play the Rogers Mounties. We've got senior night for both of them. And again, next Tuesday, come out and the spring sports really get going. Again, for Jerry, Sydney, and the team, good night from Bentonville West.